Hello, guys. It is Penny Boy 13. 13.
What are you doing?
13.
We're recording right now.
No, I know we're recording. Hey, guys. So this is Nick Penn. We got Kevin here. We got Jake here and Zach. And it will be our first podcast. And tonight we're actually going to be going over a Survivor draft. So we're huge in Survivor. It's season 40. Winners at war. Only winners on the season. Some amazing legends. Jake doesn't know any of them, but it's all right.
I know only a few.
Queen stays queen.
He knows Parvati, Queen stays queen, Boston Robin, Amber, and
I know our
who else?
what's his
Wendell.
name?
You know Wendell.
Wendell, and that other guy that was the attorney that I don't remember
Nick.
because he had a sad story.
Nick Wilson.
At first, I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
A lot of people don't like Nick though, because of his support of Trump.
He voted for Trump, so he's automatically racist. That's what I read on Twitter. So
Doesn't matter. We're not here for any of that.
we're not here for politics. We're here for the Survivor draft.
Okay, so we're gonna go over some of the rules. We're actually gonna make up the rules. So in past seasons, we have done Survivor drafts, but we haven't really talked about it because we haven't really changed up the rules for a while. But we think we're gonna try changing it up for this season. Usually, there's obviously a winner, second, third, and fourth, and the fourth place has to do something crazy. Same with the third place. So, Kevin, do you want to read off the old rules and see if we want to keep any of them?
Actually, that book was lost.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
I
not
don't
the
have them
original
written
book?
down, but I think it's basically like, what do we want to give points for?
Okay,
and
so
then-
I already have one. If someone says winners at war or a hyperactive word of it, or what, sum it up to say winner, winners at war or something like that in the terms. You know what I'm saying? Say abbreviate it. They abbreviate it, they lose 1 point.
just like remember Game Changers.
So if for game changers, if they said game changers, we took a point off. So we'll take a point off if they talk about being a winner. Or just
Yeah.
If they say winners at war.
Winners at war or abbreviate winners at war. If they talk about being a winner, that's perfectly fine. Because they're all winners, so of course they're going to talk about, winners. I also think that every single time, and obviously you guys might say no, but every single time Sandra says queen stays queen, I think
just
she...
deduct Sandra specific points.
No, you
I-
can't. That's not
I
fair.
think Sandra should get, if she says it once an episode, give her a point. But if she says it more than once, you subtract the point every time she says it.
She says she's the queen.
Yeah, queen stays queen. That'd be funny. A little complicated, but it'd be funny.
No.
No.
Oh wait.
So they'll get points if they make it through an episode.
Yep. Three points. Are we sticking with that like last time? Mm-hmm. So
Did that work out like the scale?
Yeah.
Where they got 3 for that and then
Mhm.
3 for immunity wins and stuff like that. That worked
Yep.
pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we had
So,
some close games.
3
I won.
points for immunity, 3 points for if they make it the next day, 3 points for reward.
It
I
was
mean-
2 for reward.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 for reward. You're right. Okay.
I mean,
How is it going to work with Edge of Extinction though?
I still say if you're on the edge, you don't get points if they're on the edge.
Oh, because we did do a season with Edge, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did that season.
They still got points if they won.
Now,
advantages
now
or
if they come
something.
back in, they don't get any points for the days they were, not on the main island.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you stop getting points once you get voted out, and
Yeah.
they got voted out.
Yep.
And then if they come back, then they can get 3 points if they survive the next vote. And if they're voted out that vote, they still get 3 points because they survived.
Yeah.
So, if you're voted out, okay, I'll explain this. If you're the first person voted out, you're getting 3 points no matter what because you were there. Yeah, the first person
No.
voted out.
No.
They don't
No.
get the points
If they're voted
they
out
don't
that
make
night.
it through that episode.
So if you're voted out, you lose your point. You don't lose points. You just don't.
Yeah.
gain
So the
them.
person from exile could work all their way back into the game and then be voted out that very next vote,
still
and-
get 0 points.
and then you get 0 points for that person.
Okay, and then obviously if you find a immunity idol, 2 points, and if you play it right, 3 points. But if you play it wrong, that was negative 5 points, correct?
Right.
Yeah, -5.
So then ultimately gain nothing from that person.
No, they lose.
They would lose points overall.
No, but they gain 2 points if they find it. Then 3 points if they play
Well,
it.
I think maybe we should change that one. Like, if they find it, they get 2 points, and then if they play it wrong, they lose 2 points.
No way.
So it's just 0 points. And
I
then
want
if
them.
they-
I think if they play it wrong, they should
Be
lose.
penalized.
they
I think it
should
should be
still
four.
lose.
penalized. I
I
think
think
it
it should be 4 points.
3. I
Three?
think 3. 4 is huge. But if they play it right, they get 3.
points.
Or so if they play it wrong,
-3,
Lose
but if they
3.
play it right,
they get 3.
Plus
So you
three,
can get
correct.
+5 technically for finding it and playing it
Yeah.
correct. But if you find it then play it wrong, you lose 1 point. So that's a pretty big swing still.
What about these new tokens they're going to be using? How,
We're gonna treat those like you're right.
Yeah,
'cause if we-
tokens?
do we know how that's going to be
Yeah.
implemented?
Yeah. So right now, from what I got, they're gonna be using these fire tokens. And the fire tokens, if you save up enough tokens, you can buy things from the people on Exile Island. So Exile Island will find rewards and stuff, and then people are like, I want to buy those. And someone on the island, if I could be saying this wrong, but someone on the island could be like, oh, I have this, and someone could be like, well, 8 tokens, and then they can get it for 8 tokens,
Kevin's
feel
gonna
like-
check real quick to double check.
something like that. Yeah.
But I feel like that isn't really like worth giving
Anything.
points for, you know?
Yeah. Because let's say you get voted out and you have your tokens. When you're voted out, you have to give those tokens to someone else.
Yeah, but tokens could be huge in the game. You know what I mean? Okay, tokens could be huge because you could buy yourself an immunity award. Or not immunity award, but you can buy yourself an idol.
But really, that's pay to play then.
But you're buying yourself an idol still.
But you earn the tokens, right?
Yeah, you earn them.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't give them points for getting tokens. We should give them points on what they buy.
I would be buying some food, you know.
You can buy like food, you can buy shelter, rewards, advantages, disadvantages, stuff like that.
Kevin, let's see what. Tell us all once you find out all they can buy,
So
and
they
then we
can
can rank that.
from the teaser they showed, you can buy a bag of rice or some comfort items like a tarp or pillows and blankets, or you can buy advantages and challenges.
Okay.
So I don't think that's point worthy though. We've always given a point if they earn an advantage, but if they buy it with a fire token, does that count?
Yeah, because you're earning the fire tokens.
So that just goes under
So you get
earning
nothing.
an advantage.
So yeah, it goes under earning advantage. So they could have 50 fire tokens, but if they never turn them in, they get nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
But if they buy food or whatever, that won't earn any points. It's
No,
just the advantage.
It's just they just bought food, just advantage. Because you're buying food. But what if you look at it like this? They buy food and they sway some of their teammates. Hey, I'll buy this food if you keep me in.
But
They're using that. You know
that
what
gets
you know
real
what I mean? Though
That gets really subjective, though. I'm not gonna try to like debate. Oh, they used it for their advantage, so they get a point.
if they say
Like if they say it's part of their gameplay, I don't know,
we can debate that if it happens.
because that just ends up being, someone does it, but it's not in the edit.
Okay,
But
so
then someone
you
does
just
it
want
and
to
it
say
is in
no.
the edit. Yeah, for the subjective things, if it's a direct advantage that they're getting in a challenge because of they spent their fire tokens on it, then that can be a point.
Okay, and then obviously if there's like a legacy award, they get points again. But they don't lose points because they have to play it at certain times no matter what. Correct?
How we did it was if they played it, because it had to be used at Final 6, so they had to play it at
Or
Final 6.
12/13.
But if they didn't need it, then they wouldn't lose points because they played well enough to not need it.
But if they needed it,
They
obviously.
would get points for it.
Okay,
as if it
write
were
that
an
down
idol.
then. As it were an idol. Yep. Okay, write that down to make sure.
So what do they lose points for?
They lose points for playing the idol wrong. Saying, the word, we already said that.
Being first out in an individual challenge.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's reward or immunity.
Yep. So if let's say you have someone who's not good at challenge, they're first out here at an award, and then first out at immunity, you just lost 2 points. And
But
then
that's
if
only for the ones where
Individual.
there is someone out first.
Yeah,
Mhm.
only individuals
we
rewards. or
did
immunity.
plus. Remember, they got points if they won. If you win if you win an immunity for individual, if you win an immunity or win an award, you get plus two or 3 points, right?
Yeah, so an individual reward would give +2, individual immunity +3.
Okay. And then we already did the first person out thing.
Are we
Okay.
doing +1 for each person on a team reward?
Yep, plus 1 for each person on the team.
Post-merge team reward.
Yep, we'll do that.
Is there anything else they should lose points for?
Let's try to think of some more ideas how to lose points.
No, the other door. Sorry, I can do it. Sorry, cat broke in to the basement, and we're living with roommates, and one of our roommates does not want the cat in the basement. Thanks.
Okay, we got to think of something else. How they, obviously, if they play, what if they play reward that advantage? They play an advantage in a challenge and they don't win that, they lose points. So let's say I can, when Malcolm
So like if they
had that advantage in Final Four,
Or Wendell.
And
then
it
he
didn't
still
help.
lost.
you lose
Yeah.
points.
Wendell had the same advantage, but it wasn't Final Four, and then he lost. So
You lose points if you play your advantage and you lose. I think you should lose some points because you had an
'Cause they're
advantage.
gonna
You
be
should
more-
win.
Theoretically, there's more challenge advantages this year with the fire tokens because I
Correct.
assume that these players are not going to be wasting
Holding-
it
yeah.
on pillows.
Mm-hmm. They're here to play. They're not here for comfort.
How many points?
I'd say make it big. I'd say lose 3. I'd say lose 3 definitely. I say if and this is subjective potentially, so we don't have to do it, but could we give points whoever got the credit for the blind side in the episode? Yes, it might not be the real person, but in the episode who it shows, could we give them like 1 point?
no.
Yeah, that's because that's too subjective.
Yeah, because there's
And then
multiple people that are pulling
They're
out.
starting out with tribes of 10. Like it's gonna be 6 people, at least pulling the blind side. Like it's
Mhm.
But there's always a ringleader.
yeah, but that's just like kind of whoever we decide
know.
is the ringleader.
Yeah. Or the editor. And then what's the point of voting, getting points when you vote someone off? Because then, or like, the whole point.
Okay, I get it.
Let me just say it though. You get 3 points for them surviving the tribal. You have to edit this, Nick. You gotta edit that out.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Okay, Jake, do you have any ideas how points to add or points to
Yeah,
lose
you've been
or
pretty quiet, sir.
family visit? Who do you want to make anything special if you make it to the family visit? Extra points to make it that far in this year since it is Winners at War.
Oh well,
Captains,
Oh, we have our
we have
captains.
our captains.
Okay, write it down. If
Explain
they get
that.
voted out before,
they lose 15
you can
points.
it was 10. And you explain it, Kev.
So we choose a captain each year, and your captain can get you bonus points if they win the game. But if they get voted out pre-merge, they lose a hefty chunk of points.
That's how Kevin lost Game Changers. I mean, Second Chance. No, it's Game Changers because of Malcolm. Malcolm
Yep.
was his captain.
And I won.
Bad,
Because of that.
bad pick.
Dude, you had JT and Malcolm. Trash. Well,
Okay,
Malcolm kinda got screwed.
Malcolm
got
Malcolm
screwed.
got screwed by JT though. So it's
Yeah,
like
and then
either way.
JT decided not to bring his idol.
Who doesn't bring their idol? Like, come on.
The moment you feel that
JT.
confident,
So then we also get 10 points for a winner too.
or 15 points if it's your captain.
Wasn't top 3? Top 3 everyone got points,
So
right?
so the winner gets +10,
Mm-hmm.
and then each person in the final also gets a +5. This
Plus
includes
5
the
for
winner.
second.
So it's +5 for making the final tribal.
Mhm.
Yep.
The winner gets
So
plus.
the winner overall will get 15 points there, and then if it's your captain,
you get another 5.
you get another 5.
So it'd be 20 with the
Well,
winner.
let's do 10 to even it out with the other one. So they lose 10 if they get voted out pre-merge, but they gain 10
If they make it to the finals, though.
if they win.
If they win? Okay. If they win.
Yeah.
All right.
So your captain, you want it to be someone that's going to stick around, but you also want them to be able to win.
Yeah.
So you don't need someone who you think could
Usually
potentially
not
be
the-
a full GOAT, but you don't need someone who's going
Yeah.
to go out and like a Jeremy Collins, people might be scared of him.
They might be scared of the queen. She's won twice. Who wants to have the?
They're not going to be.
Oh wait,
They're
who would-
all about
yeah.
to.
Who wants to
have a
have a
chance at that.
two-time winner be a three-time winner on an all one-time winner season when all of them could be else
That would
become
be
two-time winners?
hilarious.
That would be pretty awesome.
That's what, because I think I was talking to you about it, Nick. And you said, well, there's about to be another two-time winner. I said, not necessarily. Sandra could win again,
Yeah,
and there could be a bunch of one-time winners and a three-time winner.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And then Survivor's like, well, shoot, like
If she
crap.
wins, she's the best of all time. Just saying.
She already is.
Well,
As of right now.
as of
No,
right now.
technically speaking, there is someone better right now. We just don't know the votes.
No. Because if it's someone else who's played more than once, they've been voted out before. Because technically, if Sandra,
Oh
No, she was voted out.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
was
I
game
know.
changers.
Game changers.
I know,
Technically, only they would be winning their second season,
unless you're poverty or something.
so they would be.
Well,
at-
okay, Poverty, her first season, she did good. Obviously, you can't say she did bad. But then second season, obviously the witches dominated. Third season with All Stars, hypothetically, I think, or not All
You
Stars,
mean
my
Heroes
bad.
versus
I mean,
Villain?
Heroes versus Villain. Hypothetically, she should have won. I think, if people looked at pure
What do you
gameplay,
think, Jake? Say your opinion.
pure gameplay, she should have won.
I hate that.
No,
I think Sandra should have won that season.
Why do you
no,
not
okay,
like
my bad,
poverty?
my bad. I shouldn't say should have.
When's that?
She
when's that-
definitely does. If Sandra wasn't there, somebody else was. She would deserve to win. Whoever wins that season, I'll take this back. Whoever wins this season deserves to win a
Well,
season.
a lot of that season kind of felt like whoever was not
Russell?
Russell or Parvati in the final tribal was going to win.
Yeah, and I will say poverty
And
did
it-
get kind
and
of
it was
screwed with
Sandra.
that because she only could team up with Russell, so she kind of got screwed. But
Well-
Jake, why don't you like poverty? Like everyone has survivors that they dislike or don't care about, but like Jake, it's like I don't like her. Why?
She knows how to manipulate people.
And so you hate that?
Let's
Or-
just say she.
Don't all of the survivors know how to manipulate people?
Oh, they do.
Jake's just really attracted to her, and the fact that she can manipulate him, he knows it. He doesn't like that.
I'm just saying as a side note, I've seen Jake get manipulated before. One time this girl named Claire walked into Culver's and she looked at me and she's like, "Hey, Zach, watch this." And we're pretty slow. And she goes, "Hey, Jake." And Jake pops from the kitchen, goes, "Yeah?" She just goes, "Can you get me a fry?" And Jake goes, "Yeah." And then gave her a fry.
But in my defense, she always told me, if you need a sugar mama, you hit me up.
Yeah. You're going to hit her up soon?
No.
Oh,
Jake gave the nod and then, no.
Okay, so are we good with the rules then?
Is there anything else we should add?
I think these are pretty good.
And no. We have more.
What?
Jake.
watching my boy Rupert.
Oh.
Rupert's not on this season. What are you doing?
He's not a winner.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best of poverty. I'm kind of see why I don't like her again. You know,
Oh.
kind of live in the moment.
Okay,
we
Jake, do
have-
you have any other ideas on what we could
Whoever
add, maybe?
wins gets a trophy. I think this year we should get a trophy, and whoever wins gets to hold on to the trophy for the season. And we put plaques on it with your name and what season they won.
And whoever takes last place, what do they have to do?
Buy the trophy.
They run a 5K in a dress.
Actually,
Jake,
Jake.
Zach.
What do you mean? I did mine.
No, you
Nah,
didn't.
You did
I-
not
I
fulfill.
played-
You copped out.
No, I played turkey bowl in a dress,
That did not count.
and I was freezing.
You did.
We'll take the
freeze.
5K out. What do you want to do instead, though?
Well, third place has to buy first. Oh wait, third place has to buy first place a dinner and a beer, and then they have to buy second place a beer.
If we lose, you shave your head bald.
No.
Okay.
No, Kevin, stop.
That means you have to lose those.
Just say,
lovely
just
locks
they buy
out.
the trophy and they owe the winner
Never.
a meal, a full meal, like beers, drinks.
Well,
That's
we'll
third.
have something.
We'll think of something. We'll tell you guys when we think of
He's
it.
gonna wine and dine you. You know.
Yeah. Okay, second place, they just get a beer. Dude,
Jake.
I turned it down.
Yeah. So the first place gets their trophy. Second place will buy the first place a beer. Third place buys first place dinner and a beer.
and second
And
place one
buys
beer.
second place a beer.
Yep.
And then fourth place will buy the trophy plus a punishment to
Yep.
be determined later.
Of the three.
We should determine it before the season starts.
Yeah.
Just in case.
We should determine it right now. That's why we're doing this podcast.
All right then. Man, I like the 5K in a dress, but we never pull it off.
Well,
It's gotta
because
be something we're actually gonna do.
you and I don't have to because we just take first and second every time.
Okay. To be fair, I think we should do it
And
this year.
Jake took last every single time besides the last season. Then he
And
won.
then he won.
And I took second though.
Good.
Remember, I came back and took second
So side
because
note,
of my
guys.
boy on Exile.
Side note, guys.
All
that
season.
During that season, as just a thing, Jake lost like 3 years in a row, and then Jake was like, "This is my last year. I'm gonna quit. I'm just gonna quit." And we convinced him to do it one more time, and then he won.
And then he just thinks like, he had that smug look.
Yeah,
like,
he has a
Jake has a
smug-
smug look, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, I knew. I just never tried, but this time I researched people." Look at her smile. We can't see him smile, but he's smiling.
That's right, folks. I went into this not knowing anything, and I came out winning.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Last
he's
few times I try to do my homework, go in thinking, oh yeah, I know this guy or this girl. And I got a good strong feeling this person's gonna win. No, I was wrong.
All right. So our
So
rules
my,
are done.
My
Kev-
advice
oh,
is, don't know who they are, and you'll win.
okay, Kev. So this is what we got. I want you to read off all the rules real quick.
All right. So the rules: you will get points +3 for making it through the episode, so not getting voted out, and you'll get +3 if you win an individual immunity challenge, +2 for winning an individual reward challenge. You'll get +2 points if you find an idol, +3 if you play it correctly, and then you'll get +1 for earning an advantage, +3 if you play the legacy advantage correctly for yourself.
Right.
+1 if you are on a team reward challenge post-merge and you win that one. +10 if you win. +5 for making the final tribal. And then if it's your captain, +10 extra bonus points. And then you'll lose points for your survivors saying winners at war being the first out in an individual challenge. -3 if you play an idol incorrectly. -3 for having an advantage and still losing that challenge. And then -10 if you are the captain and you get voted out pre-merge.
Holy cow! I didn't know Tyson was 39.
And idol being played correctly just means that you have the most votes. So even if they get 2 votes and played their idol, but the other person had 4 votes, then it's an incorrect play.
Because they would have gone home
Even
anyways.
so that it's not just nullifying votes, it's saving yourself.
Also, I believe that we should add one more thing.
Hmm.
If the fire making challenge at the end. That's like winning immunity.
So +3 for the fire
Yep,
making.
just +3 because it's basically winning immunity.
and that person, the fourth boot, doesn't get the. It's like a torch being snuffed because that's what it is. So
Yep,
they don't. Get
so they don't get the 3 points.
Jake, you ready to take last place again this season?
Sure.
Okay, so those are the rules.
All right.
We're gonna be on to the draft now, but we have to decide who drafts first, and it's gonna be serpentine. So whoever goes first, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
So whoever's fourth technically picks twice in a row.
So, how are we deciding this? We're rolling a die or something?
Roll a d20. We have a d20 dice. We're all gonna roll.
And if everyone gets the same number, I'm gonna be shocked. Right, Jake, roll.
Jake
What
will
you
have
get?
first roll.
Watch Jake get nat 20. That's the highest you can get.
So you want a 20 is
Yes, you
20's
want a
the
20.
best. 1's the worst.
Yeah.
18.
Oh my.
Oh
You
crap!
just almost cussed us out. Jake goes 18. You go, Kev.
11.
Watch me get like a 1.
Doggone it, Nick.
It's a 1.
Yeah, but let's go. It was a 1.
Reroll.
He
Okay.
rolled it off the table, but he rolled a 1.
He did that on purpose.
Uh-huh.
Watch him get a 20 now.
15, so I'm
Oh,
ahead of Kev. That's all that matters.
Oh my gosh. Roll 11 and go last.
I hope
This is
so.
a tragedy.
I go last. I got a 10.
Ha. So Jake's up first.
And
then
Nick.
Nick.
Doggone it.
All right,
and
Jake.
Kev.
So you're up. Draft your individual. You have 2 minutes to decide.
2 minutes on the clock.
2 minutes on the clock. I'm checking them out right
And when you
now.
draft your person, if you have a reason why you pick them, obviously we'd like to know why you would pick them. Don't just draft them because, haha, I picked them. No, what? Why
the
would you
show
draft
that you
them? Do you
ask-
think?
Side note, what show do you ask
I
questions?
will tell
again?
you.
What's the show? Before it used to be on before Survivor, you'd ask questions.
It still
and
is
answer.
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy, thank you.
Why do you ask that?
He's
Yes.
playing.
Oh my gosh, do
he's
not
playing
play
the
the.
Jeopardy
Yep.
theme.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
no.
Why not?
Don't do it.
Really?
Jake, don't do it. Don't do it. And do you play it? Okay. Oh my gosh. If Jake picks the guy I want to, and by the way, your first pick is your captain.
Yeah.
No.
First pick's the captain. No, I thought we get our contestants.
Well,
then we can pick
yeah.
a cap.
Pick your whole team, then decide a captain.
All right, I'm gonna pick this Danny Boatwright.
Danny Boatwright,
Okay,
the Chiefs
that's not
fan.
that's not bad. Okay,
He's from
so
Kansas City.
it's my turn. I already know who I'm drafting. I'm drafting Ethan Zahn.
Ethan Zahn. Why'd you draft Ethan?
So the reason why I drafted Ethan, I think he's going to be coming into the game underrated after his All-Star exit years ago. I don't think people remember how charismatic he actually was and how dominant he actually was at challenges and socializing. Yes, some people say the reason he won his season is because of how small it was. Essentially, they were stuck in camp. Turn that music off, please.
Because he didn't have to.
He didn't have to,
There was less gameplay.
but I believe that he's going to come in underrated, and I think he has a good shot to win.
All right. Kevin will pick. Oh man,
Yeah.
I didn't expect all of the players I still wanted to be here. I'm gonna go with Wendell.
No. That's what you're gonna get.
Zach wanted him as captain.
I picked Wendell during that season. He won me the
Yeah.
won that game. So I'm gonna ride the hot hand. Going with
Okay.
Wendell. I think he plays a good game.
I don't care if he goes out early. I'm picking Tyson because I love the dude. So, and side note, in Game Changers, I picked Tony as my first pick because I loved him, and that was a big mistake. And then I also chose
No, you picked Tony. It was the
oh,
last
yeah,
two picks in the
between
draft.
Sarah
You-
and Tony.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
between Sarah and Tony. You picked Tony, and I got
Stuck
Sarah.
with Sarah.
Stuck with. I wanted Sarah the whole time,
Yeah.
but
But you could tell we weren't high on the list, so you were like, nah. Tony, I was like, he probably won't make it far. And then what's her name? Who voted out her mom? I'm blanking on her name right now.
Sierra?
Sierra. I picked up Sierra and Tony, and then 1-2. Oh, I dug myself in a hole that season.
That was great. I only had one person go pre-merge. It was
And-
awesome. I had two in the finals, Ugh,
Sierra was my captain.
but I had the winner.
but I still
Yeah.
beat you.
Okay,
I always
so
pick the winner.
I chose him, and then my next is going to be
Oh shoot! No, Kevin's gonna pick. Oh no, Kevin's gonna take my second guy. I know he's gonna take him.
Now can you pick your second guy?
I know who he's gonna pick.
You go next.
No, I don't.
Oh, I know who you want. Maybe I will pick him.
Please don't. Please
I
don't.
don't know. I was thinking about it.
No, you know I want him bad. Like I
we'll
wanted
see.
my two main people. Oh
We'll
my
see.
gosh.
Oh gosh,
should I choose Jeremy?
you got your next pick.
No, I'm gonna choose the winner of Co Wrong, Michaela.
That was a good pick. That's smart. I think that was
Michelle?
Smart, actually.
Michelle. I don't know why I said Michaela. Sorry, Michelle. I'm sorry I said that. But yeah, I'm choosing Michelle.
That's because you think she's hot.
Just don't-
No, she
just
played a
don't
very
look
under the
bad.
radar game. She
Hmm.
won a bunch of challenges. People don't think she deserves
So you know
to win
who
that.
I want, Kevin. Don't take him just because you know I want him.
Now it's Kevin's turn.
I'm picking Kim.
Ooh, good choice.
See, it's a good, he picked a good choice.
Oh my gosh! Jake just whipped her photo up to see what she looked like and said, "Oh, I picked a good choice." Okay. Okay, I know who I want. Then I want Yule.
Good.
That
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
debating between Kim and Yule. I was like, I know he wants Yule, but
I debated choosing Yule because Nick wanted Yule bad.
yeah.
Those are my like two main ones I want because I
Yule.
don't think people are gonna remember Yule.
Mm.
Like these guys are gonna study it, but come on, it's Yule. They're gonna be like, okay, he played one season. He hasn't played in years. I don't think he's gonna be seen as that big of a threat.
Well, that
You know what I
season-
mean, though?
Yeah, but that season didn't have a whole lot of strategists other than
Yule.
and maybe. you
And
can
that's
count
what people are gonna
Penner.
think. And then they threw on Ozzy, and Ozzy was the face of that season. He took
Yeah,
second,
but
obviously.
everybody knows about Yule. I think Yule's.
I don't think so. I don't.
I guess we'll see.
I don't think so.
Because every time I think of Survivor,
He's been like more out of the scene than
yeah.
a lot of these other ones.
And that's why I think he'll go under the radar and do very well.
I don't know.
I mean, he could be really bad because he might not have a pregame alliance and get taken out quick. But Yule's just. I mean, I truly, honestly believe in this whole list, he's the smartest out of every person.
When
on
I
this
think
list.
of strategy, I think of Yule. So that's why I think he's going to be early boot.
I don't know.
All right, Jake.
Yeah, who do you want?
I'm gonna go with Boston Rob.
I knew it.
Oh my gosh.
Jake's just smiling. Look at he stopped the photo on Boston or Rob.
I saw Rob's name there, and I was like, "Oh, Jake's taking him."
Yep.
All right, Jake, you actually have the next pick too.
Oh.
Wait, it's Serpentine for him too?
Well, I'm gonna
Why
have to go
wouldn't
with.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
You got 2 picks in a row.
Yeah, but that's because I'm the last pick.
Yeah, and now he picked last the second round, so he's gonna pick first.
Oh,
third.
yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Queen stays queen, Jake.
I don't know. I'm thinking either I go with Rob's wife
No.
Ooh.
or
I think she could do really well.
I go with poverty. I don't know.
Jake, I hate poverty, but I'm going to pick her up.
I'm gonna go with Amber.
Oh, Amber? Okay.
All right,
Amber.
Rob and Amber together again.
Yep.
Reunited.
Okay. My pick,
Nick pick 3.
Jeremy Collins.
I wanted Jeremy.
Dude, I almost chose Jeremy. And I
Jeremy's
decided,
one of my
nah.
favorite survivors of
Oh,
all time.
he's one of my favorites of all
Yeah.
time. His second
And-
chance season was probably the. I mean, I believe that was
Yeah.
the top, not maybe if the best season of all time for me personally.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Nick?
I just went.
Yeah.
Nick
Kevin?
picked Jeremy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Did I kind of throw you off there then?
How many do we get each?
5
Five.
each.
5 each. There's 20 contestants.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Normally it's 18, right?
18 to 20.
18 or
Depends on the
20, yeah.
season.
Oh, okay.
Goodness, who should I pick next? I think
Pick the idle man, Ben.
Well, before he makes a choice.
do I want to pick the producers and go with Ben?
Hey, he helped me win. Woo! I won that season because of Ben.
I took second.
Well,
That's
before
all
he makes his choice, if you guys could elaborate on, we got a Sophia Clark.
Yep.
And we got a Kim Sprodling.
I picked
No,
her
he-
the second round.
Second round. So who we have right
Look
now?
at Jake's face. He's like, oh shit.
I don't know who.
So we have
Kim won One World, where they split the tribes up but had him on the
It
same
was the
beach.
second
Wait.
worst season of Survivor history.
Sandra,
Gabon was the worst.
Poverty, Sophie, Denise,
This Denise looks older.
Tony,
Natalie.
Natalie.
Yes.
Adam,
Denise was so
Sarah, Ben, and Nick. Those are our options.
Nick. Oh, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Ew.
Hey.
Says the ugly twin.
Oh.
good. I think I will go with Sophie.
Thank God.
I did not want. I didn't want her. So, I'm gonna choose.
I don't know. Can she play the game?
Yes. She
Yeah.
beat.
Sophie, she
She's the
won.
Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
she
beat.
killed Coach?
She beat Coach.
No, Coach gave his title away
She's-
to her.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, she legit killed Coach. Coach isn't here anymore, Jake.
oh damn. No more yoga on the beach, you know.
We have Joga now.
Yeah.
We got
no,
Joga now.
no
yeah.
more Dragon Slayer yoga, just yoga.
Kevin
I,
just cheesing hard.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I think this is the weakest winner, and I do not think they deserve to be on this season. I'm gonna say this right now, but
you
I'm
already
still going
picked
to
Michelle.
Adam Klein. I think he is the weakest winner of the
I believe
season.
he's the
Oh,
weakest winner of all time in Survivor.
Guys,
No,
guys,
not all
guys,
time.
you're completely ignoring Michelle.
No.
No,
Adam.
Michelle.
Oh,
Who's this
Michelle's
Adam
the
guy?
worst.
I
She
don't know.
played challenge. She won challenges.
I'm not
So did
seeing-
Adam.
I'm not seeing this
Adam Klein is
guy.
the weakest Survivor
At least
player
Michelle got
in the
votes
history of the
correct.
game.
Adam got like every vote wrong and misplayed 2 idols.
Oh, I see this guy. He looks like he's fucking 12.
Wait, what?
He's 28.
And now I'm stuck between 2 people. Should
Talk
I
it
go
out.
with D Nice or should I go with
Wait.
Natalie?
Who did someone take Sarah yet?
No.
She looks familiar.
Should I go with Denise or should I go with Natalie?
Denise. Where's Denise at? Oh, shoot. Denise, I mean, I don't know. There's 2
I'm
things.
gonna go with Natalie. Give me Natalie.
She looks
Hmm.
like a wild card.
Denise is a beast, but I'm scared people
Yeah,
are gonna
Denise
remember
Still
that.
She's a beast.
Yeah.
She
Hmm.
looks old.
She is old. She's 48.
She's the first person that's been to every tribal council and won the game.
She is the oldest person.
Yeah, she went to every single one. Didn't get
She's
voted out.
48, and the next oldest is 45.
Hey, if your homie
Tony's 45.
didn't betray you,
Oh,
Kev,
Ethan's 45 too. Ethan is 45 and Tony's 45. My gosh, that's weird.
Ethan was on when like
I know when he was like 21 or something.
He was pretty young.
no, all I'm saying is Kevin, your best friend that lost you Game Changers, if he wouldn't have betrayed Denise, he might have won that season because she wanted to take him to the finals together. and they all teamed up and voted him out.
That's Malcolm.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
That's why I said
Kevin,
yeah.
who do you think you're gonna pick?
Oh man, there's so many good options still.
Yeah.
So who's up? We got Nick up, Ben up,
So yeah,
Sarah,
Nick,
Poverty.
Ben, Sarah, Poverty, Tony,
just
Sandra, and Denise.
I am scared to death of Poverty. Like she could either make it to the far, or she's gonna be voted out first few weeks.
I don't know.
Depends on how much runs her mouth.
Oh my
My
gosh.
I'm just saying.
I mean, she's gonna have to technically.
All right, Kev, who you taking?
I'm taking Sarah.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Okay, why'd you pick Sarah? Because you picked her last time.
Again, she won me once before, but I think she played a really good game
Mhm.
on Game Changers, and I think it would translate better to
And all winners.
an all-winner season than
Like
Like
a
she kind of
newbie.
played under the
like
radar.
Tony, who
Yeah.
completely flamed out.
Okay.
In Game Changers, you know.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm
that
betting
sucked
on
for me.
this individual to make the merge. They make the merge, they'll make it fairly far. I don't think she'll make it all the way. Queen stays queen. Sandra Diaz.
I was debating between Sarah and Sandra. So.
I think if Sandra can get on a good winning tribe, she's gonna make it far.
Yeah.
She's got. I know she said she's gonna mix up her game, but when you're on the island, you say you're gonna do it. You usually revert back to what you're comfortable with and what can make it far for you. And
Yeah.
the only reason why, the reason why I think this is gonna work perfectly though is because it's not, a all-star season or something like, oh, I'm the 2-time winner. No one else on the season besides one other person's won or a few other people. They're all winners now.
There's no goats.
There's no goats whatsoever, even though I think Adam Klein's a goat, but there's no goats.
There's no goats other
technically.
than Michelle.
Oh my gosh! So there's really no goats technically. They're all winners, and I think her being a 2-time winner won't be as threatening until the merge. Once the merge happens, people are gonna be like, okay, this one or
Unless-
two votes are gonna happen. I'm like, we need to get her out
Unless
now.
they're trying to win challenges, should be an easy boot. Let's not make her a 3-time winner, and then boom, they boot her.
Yeah, if they start losing a bunch of challenges, they're getting rid of Sandra.
I know, so she needs to be on a team that doesn't lose challenges.
I was think so. I think Wendell, your pick, Kev. If he doesn't, I watched some interviews and he says he's gonna change up his game, but I don't think he should because if he plays the way he played last time, he would win this game.
He was calm and collected and
Knew
the
everyone,
whole time.
everything about everyone.
Because-
Super
Yeah.
nice.
He said he wants to start backstabbing and doing all these big moves. Like he's trying to
He
change
sounds
how
like
he plays.
JT.
Yeah.
Kevin's like, no.
Well, if we can agree on one thing with Wendell, he'll make you some furniture for the beach.
Oh yeah.
True.
Gotta
Right.
keep him around just
So
for that.
Jake, you have your two last picks.
You got Ben, Nick, Tony, Parvati, and Denise.
No one should choose Denise and just let me have her.
Well, you can't have Denise.
Jake just picked the
No, I
Denise.
did not.
Uh,
I get 2 picks.
yep.
Yep.
All
He's
right.
gonna make Poverty and Denise.
I'm gonna make Poverty,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna take Tony.
Oh,
I think
Oh,
Tony. Okay,
yeah.
I believe that because I think Tony's gonna be a lot better
I think
this
he
game.
learned something from
yeah.
Game Changers.
He learned not to be an idiot.
I think he's just gonna go in and just chill now because he
needs to
came
do-
in trying to do all this stuff and act up. He was trying to act like
Yeah.
Tony. He wasn't trying to be himself. He was trying to act the character Tony, not
Like-
normal Tony.
like Rupert did his last couple
All
times.
right,
He played.
your pick here makes my pick real easy. Whoever you pick.
So who's left now?
Only
We got
Rupert could come
Ben,
back.
Nick, and Denise.
Ben, Nick, and Denise. Okay, so I'm gonna go over them real quick. Okay, so we got Nick, and it
You
all
chose Nick last time.
no, I didn't
He
watch
had a
that season
sad
purposely.
story.
So I have a few things. So we have Nick. I think he could go under the radar, make it fairly far. He will do fine in challenges, talk to everyone on the beach. But is it going to come political per se? People they know he voted for Trump, right? And the game isn't just people really take that seriously. You know what I mean? And people might not like that,
Yeah.
and might think he needs to get out. He's racist, whether he is or isn't. Just because he voted for him, they automatically might think he is.
I think when you spend 24 hours a day with someone, though, you get to know who they are. Like, it's not.
Yeah,
like,
but what if he's voted out first because he's racist? Let's get him out real quick before they can actually get to know him. Remember, because his
Maybe.
first season he was going to be voted out if that guy didn't get hurt. Remember,
Possible.
that dude
But
got hurt.
I don't know how much. Like it could happen, but I don't think politics will play a huge part in it.
Okay, so we got
You never
that.
know though.
I-
Like, the
I-
seasons
You have no clue.
they touch
now.
on that kind of stuff all the time. So
So after that we have Ben. I don't
Ben's a
really
goat.
know if a Ben is a good player.
Ben's a goat.
In all honesty,
In this cast, he's a goat.
I just don't. But I'm thinking, is he a good player though? Because if you look at the end, I can't say he was too neurotic because he heard his tribe. He heard them saying they're gonna blindside him, right? So he just didn't go crazy. It was like Mike's Holloway season 2. He heard them. He was gonna get blindsided. Then they all said you're going crazy, even though he heard them say it. So that's just kind of my touch and go. I don't know, if I should pick him. And then I go
Well,
to
because when your back's against the wall, you don't have a chance to strategize or any of that kind of stuff.
and the thing is though, what if they remember him pre-merge and a few votes after merge? He was like the man. You remember that?
Yeah.
He was running things. And I know this cast, I mean, I don't think he could run things with a lot of these guys, like a guy with Tyson, Boston Rob Tyson. Those Ben has personality, obviously, but I don't think with
It's
those
not as big as the other guys.
those guys are huge.
Yeah.
So like that he might try to jump under their wing, with a Tyson or a Boston Rob. He might
Honestly, I could see him working with Jeremy.
he could I see him working with
I could
almost
see him working
anyone.
pretty well with Jeremy.
I don't see him working with a Kim. I think Kim's sketchy. I truly believe that, Kev, because of what she did. She formed one of the most powerful women alliance, probably the second most powerful of all time. Obviously, Poverty was the first, the witches, but would you say that, right?
Yes and no. I would say that the original
Jake, can you fill up all three of our glasses?
the original one was strong, but I'm very confident that they would have lost to Eric if he had not given up his immunity. And it's more
But
on them
they
for
were
convincing
strong.
him.
That's what made them strong.
But like Kim's group, they were never going to lose an immunity.
because
to those
they
guys.
voted out the good guys first,
Yeah.
and then
Kim they were so good at challenges.
and then what they
themselves,
have, they have Choisan. I love Choisan and all, but not Choisan. Yeah, it was Choisan, not Tarzan, because Tarzan was the old guy.
Yeah,
Choisan,
yeah.
I love Choisan and all. I picked him in Game Changers, and I like him. He's a great guy, great character. But I mean, those women that season were just built. They're like D1 athletes, and Choisan's just he's an athlete. He's an athlete
Yeah.
guy, big, tall, strong, but he's not a D1 girl athlete's more athletic than a athlete guy.
Champion.
It's like basically facts.
Colton would have
They
won
were
that
all,
season.
and they're all in their 20s, and he is in his
Hey,
40s,
side note,
you know.
Colton, not game changed, but the first time that they played, Kim and
One world.
One World, yeah, Colton should have won.
Oh, shut up.
I'm completely kidding. I'm kidding.
So, but with Kim, like that's
He
just.
was robbed.
So I don't know, dude. That's what I'm scared about when I don't know.
What do you think about Denise, though?
See, now I'm thinking Denise. She's smooth, right? Like she made it to. You got to be some type of smooth if you go to every single tribal
Every single
council
tribal.
and you make it to the end. You have to be a type of smooth, Kev.
Because she made it to final 2 on her tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she made it to final 3 in the game.
And she won.
Plus, she did have to go to a vote post the split
Yep.
of her and Malcolm from that tribe. She had to go to another vote and
Yep.
still made it through that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I mean, she was the first and I believe the only person to ever go to every single
But
tribal
yet again,
council.
Yeah.
someone could see that and say, "Wow, she's really good."
But the thing is,
Well,
those are
I don't-
overshadowed.
I
I don't
don't
think people are
buy-
talking about that.
I don't buy the threats argument because they're all threats, you know?
But
So
some
I
threats
don't, I don't
out.
buy someone think, oh man, I'm spooked by this person because they're going to be spooked by every
Okay,
person.
no, I'm not going to
No.
be spooked by every person. I'm
Other
Denise
than Michelle.
And Adam Klein,
and Adam Klein.
and I have them both.
And
Okay,
Ben.
besides those two. So, but if I look at
you're getting Ben too.
okay, I'm telling you right now, I'm spooked, 100% spooked by Poverty, 100% spooked by Boston Rob and Tyson. Those three. Now, if I'm under their wings,
Tyson!
if I'm under their wings, I'm fine for a little bit. But the thing is, Tyson will cut your throat with no remorse.
But that's why I would want to play with them.
And
No,
you got to
like,
make the
no,
move
I
first,
want-
though.
I want to play with them because they're a bigger target, you know?
Yeah.
I know.
It's-
Jeremy
it's
Collins
playing
shields. He
Jeremy,
has
yeah.
shields. I know, but you can't have too big of shields in front of you.
Because then you look like a goat. If you
But
have
I
two-
just feel like on Denise's tribe,
Give me Denise.
he's like Rob, Parvati, she's got more.
I think she's going to sink in the
Okay.
background.
Yeah,
That's
I'll take Nick.
Were you gonna go for Denise?
Yeah,
I was
he
gonna
was.
go for Denise or Nick.
And
There's
I was
not gonna go for
Not
Ben.
a chance. I'm taking Ben.
Then
You get Ben.
I have Ben.
Okay, Kev, do you want to read off the teams real quick?
All right. So Jake picked up Danny Boatwright, Rob, Amber, Parvati, and Tony. Nick got Ethan, Yule, Jeremy, Sandra, and Denise. Kevin picked up Wendell, Kim, Sophie, Sarah, and Nick. And Zach has Tyson, Michelle, Adam, Natalie, and Ben.
Now, do you want to rank them a 1 through 5? I think we could rank them 1 through 5, just for fun.
Rank our teams 1 through 5.
No, like we go through your whole team, and I rank if I think they're a 5-star, if I think they're a 1-star winner, and I give my reasoning, and then we average out what we all kind of agree with.
Okay. Let's start with your team, then,
crap.
Nick.
My team, okay. So Ethan
So
Zomps,
Ethan?
I believe he is a solid 3-star.
Yeah, I wouldn't go much higher than.
I
3.
think he's a good winner, charismatic guy, and that could take him far. But for
I
me,
think he's one of those guys he's easy to get along with, and it works. His gameplay works a lot better old
Mhm.
school.
but he hasn't proven that he can do these killer
Well,
moves.
he hasn't played since season 8 either. So
And
He barely played
he
that
could have made
season.
those,
yeah.
and he couldn't make those killer moves. I mean, people made those moves before him.
And
Lex.
Well, no, all the All Stars decided.
I know
they
they had a pretty
decided
good-
that all the winners were going to be voted out first.
Yeah, and he was,
Yeah.
but they decided he was going to be the last one because they all liked him the most. That's what they said. That's what Lex said.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Tino was the last one, but
Well, that's just
No,
how
it
the
was-
tribe
That's just
thing
how it-
went.
No, that's
How
how
it
it
ended
went.
up,
But they
yeah.
wanted him to be last because they
Yeah.
said he deserved to make it farther after all the stuff he's been through, and how good he is and kind. And I guess after everything, he still is. I guess still Ethan.
Guys, I realize I'm
The-
screwed.
what?
5 out of my 4 people are on the same tribe. I meant 4 out of my 5 people are on the same tribe.
All 5 of mine are on the same tribe.
How do you already know the tribe?
They
Jake's just picking people and doesn't know what's going on.
All 5 of mine are on the same tribe, intentionally.
Okay, so
So if they
No,
fall,
Tetsu,
you
shut
fall.
up.
No, I wanted to pick everyone on the same tribe because they get to know each other first. They form a 5-man alliance, and I get top 5. Done.
Yeah, that's not gonna
Okay.
happen.
My
Okay.
boy
I'm going
Tyson's-
big.
okay,
I'm
we're going.
big this
We're
season.
moving on to
right.
stars. So I'm
Yule.
gonna rank. You played 1 season, so I'm going off as 1 season. I'm ranking him a 4.
4's fair.
Like
I said,
if he played a different season and did very well and made it to the merge and did well in the merge and made it far, let's say top 6, 100% 5. 100%.
I think his season again didn't have any strategists, so he could
Besides
play,
Penner, but he was able to
he
play
could,
Penner
yeah,
with
he
the
could
idol.
play all the strategy he ever wanted
Yeah.
to, and no one was going to strategize against him.
They
No.
voted him out
And
before.
Again, that kind of leads to the same thing with like what Ben was doing. His back was against the wall
Uh-huh.
as soon as the mutiny happened, so he didn't have any choice but to make the moves that he did.
Yeah, so we'll see how.
Yule
we'll
had
see if
choices.
if
He could do
has
whatever he wanted.
options,
Yep.
Then we'll see.
But off that
how it
season, I think
goes.
he's a solid 4.
Yeah.
With Jeremy Collins, I'm 100% giving him a
5.
5. 100%. I
5.
mean, I think he played probably one of the best games of Survivor I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, his first time out wasn't
the greatest.
it wasn't bad, wasn't spectacular, whatever.
He was too
but-
focused on his wife. He even
Yeah.
said that. He was too
said-
focused on Val.
Yeah.
And then when she got voted off, he was out of it.
Yeah. And so, but coming back, he played one of the most solid games.
Yep. Sandra, I'm giving her I want to say a 5 because she's 2-time
5.
champ.
5.
So I
5.
mean, you can't.
Well, I mean, what in an environment of all winners, she did win an All-Star season. So, I think 5 is fine.
Yeah, so it's a 5, but and yeah, she's the 2-time winner, so you have to consider that. But now it's gotten to the point where she's such a people could see her as being a huge threat.
But she's still ranked a 5. We're not talking about being. And she's that big a threat. She's a 5.
We're not talking about potential to win
No.
the game or anything. Just
What,
pass.
that's
pass.
Pass.
because of pass.
Yeah, we're not talking about.
Because of you're right though. Because if 1 or 2 more things rolled the right way, she would have made it to the merge and Game Changers too.
Easy. Denise, I'm gonna give her. I don't want to say everyone's above a 3, but I think she did a 3 just because she made it to every single. She went to every single.
I'd say she's a 5. She's my first 5 on the list.
Denise,
Yeah, she's a 5. She did
I would
something that
go- I
like
would
no
go
one
3.
has.
I'd go 3.
Really? Why a 3?
She played against
That was a weak season.
Yeah, but she,
it was.
2. She did have one really strong person, but he was Final 4 boot. And but she was able to knock him out.
Yeah.
I think there were 2 good players that season.
Yeah,
Okay.
and one took 4th and one
And-
took and one won.
And that's not. I mean, Denise played a good game. Not taking anything
Yeah.
away from her, but
I think
She
three's
didn't.
the highest she gets.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll go
let's
three.
go to Kevin's team.
Wendell.
So Wendell, I semi-watched that season. I'm upset that I haven't been casted yet, so that's my fault. So I didn't really watch that season. But when I heard, he's either a high 4 or a low 5.
I would say 4 right now.
4.
I'd give it 4.
Okay, I'll go with 4.
I mean, look at who he played against. Dom or him
Kim-
easily, literally could have switched and won. Like
Kim, I'm sorry, I'm giving her a 3.
Kim's a 5.
no,
Kim's a
three.
strong 5.
Okay, why? Okay, convince me why she's a strong 5. Because I think she's a
Hey,
solid 3.
Jake, can you pass me the Mountain Dew, please?
She was never going to lose that game. Like wire to wire, she won that season. And it was a weird season, and it wasn't like.
I'd give her that's why I'd give her a 4. How about that?
I'm letting you all know.
Would you? Are you fine
Man,
with a
she's
5?
Such a 5.
I'd give her a 4.
When they talk about like the greatest, like whenever anyone's talking about greatest survivors of all time, it's like, oh well, Rob's pretty good, Kim's great. Like
Yeah.
Kim's in the conversation for GOAT. She's a 5.
Cause look how many people of that season's returned.
Do you believe that?
I'd lean more towards that because look how many people have returned from that season too.
Troyzan,
What's her name?
That's sad. That's
crying
crazy.
girl-
Colton,
yeah,
Dude,
the
you know
one
what's
girl
crazy?
the one
Cat.
Cat.
Cat. Thank you.
That's crazy.
Did.
We've had a good amount of people coming back from that season, and that's considered one of the worst seasons of Survivor. Yet good characters.
and Kim, obviously great.
Fine. I'll
mean,
give that to you.
People
Okay,
say
next.
30
Sophie.
might be the worst. Sophie.
I give her a 3. I'm just not impressed with anything she really did. I think she rode under coach's coattail for most of it.
I think the cast was upset with Coach because he promised everyone Final 3, and they all were upset, especially because he was using religion, and so they didn't want to give him the vote, and so I think she was able to swoop in.
Yeah, that season was really
She's a 3.
weirdly edited.
Yeah,
I think she's solid though. I think.
yeah.
I mean,
I
she
think 3 is fair.
no,
I
she
think-
could come a 5 after the season for all
Yeah,
I know.
she-
You know,
I
she
think
did-
she's insanely intelligent.
Yeah,
And can pull off any.
but she
anything,
did say she's better than Sandra.
okay. Anyways, next one.
That dampens it.
Sarah.
I don't want to do this, but I mean,
She won an All-Star season.
But she also got wrecked
by
her
Tony.
first season. She was blind. That was a bad blindside by her. Like she got.
I give
wrecked.
her a solid 4 because her win in All Stars, yes, the All Star season, yes, was boring. Game Changers, it was a very boring win, but
She had a lot of.
she
like,
played it
really,
yeah,
really good things,
perfectly.
yeah. She did a lot of really good things that
Yeah,
season.
And she
played it
made really
so
good
well.
moves with people. I
Like
yeah.
Sierra, she convinced her to. She voted her out. Then got the legacy advantage from her. Like she voted. Then she got the jacket from Zeke, and then they voted him out and was like
okay.
wore the jacket the whole time.
Next one,
Nick.
I give him a 2.
Yeah,
I think 2 is probably fair.
fair. I mean, he still won. To be fair, he won on a really good season, but that
But
was
he
a
wasn't a good winner.
I know. The season was kind of because a lot of people said they weren't going to vote for Mike White because he's already a millionaire, and he didn't start turning up his game till the end. And then, who was the other person?
girl.
What's her name?
The feminist.
Oh yeah, the one girl that was asking, "Hey Jeff, can I make a deal?" Oh my gosh, yeah,
Oh,
Angela.
She was the worst.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think 2 is fine.
Yeah.
I think he was sneaky good at challenges, and he played a pretty decent game
Yeah.
socially. I think 2 is fine.
Yeah.
If he's in a All Star game, if he was going against All Stars, he'd be a lot higher. But going against all winners, a 2.
All right,
Okay. Zach's team,
Tyson.
5.
5.
Not even gonna
I love
discuss
Tyson.
The kid voted himself out in Heroes vs. Villains.
I don't care. 5.
I think I'll give
Yeah,
him
5.
4. I'll give him 4. I'll move down to 4 because he voted himself
What
out.
did- what did
He
he
loses
do?
a point because he voted himself out. Who does that?
His first
Who's
season,
that
he was
good?
Pretty good.
Yeah, and then he got blindsided, and coach was just like, "Oh my gosh!" And then it wasn't even
No,
JT.
no.
They made it look like it was JT, but it was
Sorry,
really the
speaking
brains,
of-
fish
speaking
I'm
of
on
bag.
the
seasons that
Tyson
have a lot of
juice. I'm
returns.
on the Tyson juice. I love Tyson. I love how he talks, how he is a dick but
Well,
funny
you have
about
all,
it. So
you have all the recency bias of
his newest season.
Blood vs. Water.
Yeah.
So
He voted himself out. I
you're
give him a
right.
4.
Oh, and then-
You got to
and
be an idiot to
And then,
vote
he,
yourself.
and he thought he was running everything with JT and Tokashins, and then he got blindsided. So he could even maybe be a
You know what?
3.
I'm
I'll give
going
a
down
4.
to 4.
His win,
Blood vs. Water was
Coconut
very
Bandit.
good.
Yeah.
It was good. Not even
most entertaining
Yeah.
entertaining
so
he's ever
entertaining.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just him
Not
alone.
even just the gameplay was good. Like
Yeah.
it was just good.
Michelle, I give her
Oh
a
wait,
1.
one sec. He
Michelle's
acted
a
like he had a fake injury,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so he was safe.
Yep.
Yeah, Michelle,
Michelle's a 1.
because her and then
Aubrey should have won.
we don't see everything, but
Our
mean,
edit. Our edit.
She was
she was
quite
given.
obviously very good at connecting with her tribe mates and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. She did win 3 challenges.
That's why I'd give her a 2. She won
No.
challenges and she's
But
good at connecting with her
she's-
tribe.
But she's
She won after the good guys and good women were voted out.
She still was playing a decent game.
She's a 1.
I think the editors wanted Aubrey to win, so they had a little bias. So I'd give her at least a.
I think
3.
Aubrey played better.
Aubrey played better, and so did Ty.
No, I'll give her not 1. Give her a 2.
okay.
She won.
Is she better than Nick?
No,
I think she's just as good.
I don't think so. She's hotter than Nick, obviously.
I think she's just as good.
And who knows? Like I said, after
No,
the
think
season,
about
these
this.
rankings
No,
could change.
think about this. Nick won, and everyone said the people besides him, he deserved to win. People look at Michelle.
Michelle.
Why do I keep saying Michaela? Looks at Michelle and says,
Her
you should have
season-
lost.
Yep.
Shouldn't you get some respect for making it, like, she came into it, should have lost, and she still came out with the win.
No.
So
That's-
wouldn't that be a little bit of a
Sax is trying to move
prop?
his team up. No, she's
So
1.
I'd give it a 2. At least, not a 1.
I think a 1.
Not
Kevin
a
thinks
1.
1. We're good. Okay, moving on
Give it a
to
2 at
Adam.
least.
No, a
No,
1.
give it a 2 at least.
We'll continue the
No.
thing. I could be convinced
Later.
of a 2, but let's keep going. For
Adam's
now.
a 1.
Adam's a 1. Worst winner of Survivor history.
I think he's going to be a GOAT and make it far. That's why I drafted him.
I hate him.
You drafted
the
him
gameplay.
third because you thought he was going to be a goat
Yes.
His gameplay was
when you could have picked.
No.
Let's see who was picked after. You could have picked Parvati,
I think Poverty's going to be pre-merge.
okay. Next one.
So
Natalie.
I see. The thing is, I want to get. I'm giving her. And
5.
listen to this. I'll explain
It
my
was
reason.
a great
No,
story
just a
this
second.
Yeah.
season.
Listen to my reason why I am gonna give her a 5.
Okay.
Her and her sister go and win Amazing Race. That's no. Zach and I did a Red Bull thing. It was kind of like it, and that was hard enough. Yes, hers was different, way different, obviously. But her and her sister go and win it. Okay, so they won. They won Amazing Race, 500,000, a million, whatever it is. They're coming in, and everybody on Survivor that season knows they played an Amazing Race and won. So and nobody else knows anybody else is rich at this time besides the baseball player, but nobody else knows anything.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, we know she's rich. So I'm like, okay, cool. Then her sister's the first one voted off. That messed up Jeremy's game when his wife was voted off.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jeremy didn't recover when his wife.
When she was voted off, and yes, it was a
different
different
relationship. but
different
yeah.
relationship. But when she was voted off, it wasn't. It was more of a, I bet, like, watch me do this, you know? And
she stepped up to the challenge. Hey, did you vote who I said to vote for? Yes. Boom. She played her idol. Like, she
I'll
did
be right
some
back.
boss moves. And I think that
I'll be right back.
she played for herself. She played as perfect a game as she could have played. And that's why I think she deserved a 5. Everything that she needed to do went her way. I will say this, even with all the everybody we're voting with, I will say that there was luck involved with everything. They're still great,
Yeah.
but and it gets to the point where if you win, there's luck involved, but there's also skill. Some people are like it's all luck. It's not all luck. There's a lot of skill in it too. So next person.
Ben. I'm willing to give you a 2 on Michelle for a 1 on Ben because, man, Ben's bad.
Okay, so this is how I see it.
Okay,
No, listen.
You go.
So when I watched Ben play and I drafted him, he reminded me of Mike Holloway. He's my favorite Survivor player of all time. I don't think he's the best of all time at all, but he's still my favorite. And him and someone I have a couple I really like, but Mike I really like him. I don't know why, I just really do. But so Ben reminded me of him. And during Ben's season, I thought he was gonna be like Mike, be in charge, make it to the merge, make it pretty far. And then when there's like 5 left, he'd get booted because he'd be the leader of the group and they said he'd win. But obviously that didn't happen. He ended up winning because a lot of people say that producers kept giving him idols. And it did seem kind of fishy. I won't lie to that. I don't know if they did or didn't.
I think he spent so much time looking for
Yeah,
idols
that's
that
true.
it
Looked
you
like
can't
it.
you can't edit someone
No.
searching for 12 straight hours for idols into a
Yeah.
thing.
No.
And
Like-
everyone around him in that season was totally worthless.
Here's the thing.
How do you let him? He just pulled out 3 straight. Like, don't just
Here's-
go follow.
Here's the
him.
thing. They said we did follow him. They didn't show it. obviously you didn't follow him the whole time because
Yeah.
you still found idols without you knowing. So I think, I don't know, it's hard for me because I don't think any winner should be a 1 because they won. If you win your
No.
season, you're not the
No.
worst.
This is against all.
You gave
we're,
Adam a
we're,
one.
Yeah, I
hey,
know.
we're ranking them right
talking
now
about
against
Ben.
other winners.
Yeah. Against other winners? Yeah.
No,
okay,
no,
I'll
no,
give-
no, 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 no. She's the one.
No.
I moved
Michelle.
Michelle to a 2.
Okay, Ben's a 1 then.
Ben's a 1.
Yep. I have the worst score. I chose all goats besides.
Nick's looking like he's gonna have the highest, but let's talk about Jake's.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
All right,
know.
Jake,
Jake's
Jake, you
Jake's
better
got a
be
squad.
involved with this one.
Jake's got a squad.
Okay,
All right.
Danny, I give her a 3.
Jake, what do you give her?
I don't even know what these numbers are.
It's just
Wait.
like
Have you not been paying
From one-
attention?
I've been zoned out.
Oh my gosh.
from 1 to 5. Where would you how would you rank
Their past seasons or season.
Yeah, like 1 star to 5 stars.
Yeah.
Like, how good of a player do you think Danny Boatwright is?
With 5 being best.
I think Danny did something that I haven't heard of other players doing, where she would lie to the producers and interviewers
Yeah.
because she thought that
They
they
did.
would ask leading questions to the other
They do.
contestants.
No, Survivor does that.
Yeah, so she just straight up would like give them junk answers, which I think is hilarious and clever.
And I hope she does it again. Well, that's why she didn't have a ton of answers on the season. She didn't get a lot that season, did she? Confessional? Did she get a lot of I don't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, I watched that season in
Did she get a lot of confessions
like
still?
9 years ago.
Anyways, the fact that she
The-
lied to G.
She
Kind of a long time ago.
because they had
Yeah.
what was that guy's name? Rafe. He got a lot
Yeah.
of confessionals, and obviously Stephanie got a ton of confessionals. But
Yeah.
I
I'd
think
give her a
I
4
give her
or
a 3.
5.
I think
I give her a 3.
I think 3 is low.
Yeah.
I think
If-
4 is
I think
okay.
4 is too high, personally.
I'll give her a 4. She played the game for when it was how it was played back then.
And she's only played the one time.
Yeah. I'll give it a 4. Her game was very impressive her time she won.
Plus, she's a Chiefs fan.
Make that a 1 now.
4.
All right, next person.
Rob.
Jake?
5.
5. No. No, I'd give him a 3.
No.
You're giving Boston Rob a 3.
Yes.
I'd give him at least a 4. The guy's been on there.
Took him 4 times to win it,
Yeah.
but he
but he learned.
arguably
He
won.
kept learning.
Oh,
It's
he-
just
no,
it's Boston Rob.
No, this I
He
see. I
arguably
feel
won
like he
All-Stars,
won.
so-
Oh wait,
It's Boston Rob. Knock it off.
I feel like he won. No, listen. I feel like he won his last season because they got all
Zach,
fanboys
mute
of
your
Boston
freaking
Rob.
mic.
He won because he got all fanboys on his season. They just said yes, yes, sir, and they did exactly what he said. They were drones.
Mute your mic.
They did whatever
Stop.
he said.
Boston,
And
if Boston
so,
Rob
okay.
hears this, he's gonna come for you.
I don't care.
So
Come for me, Boston Rob.
based on the
old
rankings,
man.
based on the rankings, these are the players you think are better than Boston Rob: Danny, Yule, Jeremy, Sandra, Wendell, Kim, Sarah, and Tyson and Natalie.
Yes.
No.
Tyson's a little.
Yes.
You think all of
Yes.
all of those
No.
players are better, strictly better than Boston Rob,
Yes.
and you
No.
think he is on the same level as Ethan, Denise, and Sophie.
Because of all the seasons it took for him to win, and his last season still wasn't the greatest win. Yes.
Time out. People who don't watch Survivor and who've never watched Survivor know who Boston Rob is.
They've heard the name.
Yeah. The
Hey,
editing.
don't say anything, Zach. Just don't say anything right now. There are people who hate Survivor, yet they like Boston Rob. There are people who've never even heard of the place Boston. I mean, dead serious, in Boston. But they know who Boston Rob is. Boston Rob's a 5.
No, he's not.
I vote 5.
And let me.
Kev, what do you vote?
Let him talk.
Let me talk. I'll let you talk. I'll mute you.
He likes chicken nuggets.
What? Jake's like, I heard Boston Rob like chicken nuggets. That's why I like him. No. So his first season,
No, I know the
he
man.
flamed out bad, and he had some unquestionable things on that season.
Shut the
So
Gave
no.
Amber a truck.
Second season,
He basically
he did
won.
not
He won.
handle the jury at all.
Oh my gosh! Shut up.
I muted you because I let you talk. You let me talk. Are you done?
Maybe.
Anyways, so second seed, he did horrible jury management to the point he couldn't win. And to win the game, you need to have great jury management. Boom. Third time, he got outplayed by Russell.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. Tyson outplayed him.
Tyson outplayed himself.
And
Yes.
they
and
screwed
Bob.
everything.
Yeah, Tyson voted himself and Rob out.
Yeah, but still,
I'm
Rob
moving
went out
Tyson to a
pre-merge.
2.
Rob was pre-merge again. And so 3 times he has proven he was a great for TV, fantastic for TV, but not the greatest winner. And then the 4th time, he had a bunch of drones that did whatever he said and was like, yes, Boston Rob, we love you, Boston Rob. And then in the finals, you had one of the 3 people saying, Boston Rob, help me with this. Boston Rob, help me with that. Without Boston Rob, I want to be here. We had one
That's
person
good Jerry
trying
management.
to say,
That's pretty good.
yeah, but
5.
no, but he
Yep,
had a bunch
let's
of
go.
drones.
He's a
I,
5.
No.
Okay, moving
He's a
on to
5.
Amber. Moving on to Amber. I give her a 3.
I would give her a 3 too.
I give her a 4. She outwitted Boston Rob.
So
and
you
is
just
therefore
said
a better
3.
player.
I
She
said
outwitted
3.
Boston
She's
Rob.
not with Boston Rob. Boston
I-
Rob.
I
No.
She
feel like-
seduced Boston Rob.
Hey. Well,
You're an idiot.
You're
You
not
have 4
wrong.
kids.
Okay, Jake even said a 4, and that's his. I mean 3, and that's his team.
I mean, she was a good player, but at the same time, I feel like she.
Kobe Donaldson.
Not to be
outsmarted her.
rude, but she was like.
when she made it on All Stars, I thought it was weird that she was on
Even
All
I-
Stars because I barely remembered her from Australia.
Right. I mean, not to be rude to her, but I feel like she was kind of carried through there,
I'd give her a 3.
you know, and it just happened
So
to be
she's
that.
the same as Ethan, Denise, and Sophie.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
do that. I'm just saying that
I think.
Boston Rob should be
Yep,
a 3
she's the
too.
same. She's the same as Ethan, Sophie. Yep, I'd say that.
But she found love.
Yeah,
on the
Boston
show.
Rob shouldn't be a 5. Maybe a 4. Maybe.
Parvati.
Poverty, as much as I.
I don't know, because she knows how
5.
to play the game.
She's a 5.
She is
Yeah.
a 5. She can manipulate people pretty
She's
well.
made,
There's nothing to say. She's a 5. I can't.
She
There's
knows how
nothing
to
argue.
lie.
She made jury. Oh, she hasn't. She's never been pre-jury like Boston Rob.
Pre-merge.
She's pre-merge. She's always been on the jury or jury once, and then finals once, and winning once. And arguably, she could have won. She could have maybe beat Sandra. Maybe some people can argue that. So yeah, I'll give her a 5. I think she's a
Tony, I'm gonna have to give him a 2.
3. I'll give him a 3.
I'll give him a 2.
I think.
That
I
was
think
some of the
3
worst
his-
gameplay I've
but-
ever
Okay,
seen.
yeah.
Yeah, but he played
No,
so
His
well the
first
first
season
time.
was so good though.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
no.
Take it into context of
Yeah.
who he was playing with.
And he had what's her name, who was his right
Trish
hand
was
woman.
basically
Trish.
doing
Yeah.
everything.
They had a ton of returning players
That
from
were
that
legends.
season.
Spencer almost won. Okay.
Game
that's it.
changers.
But that's it. But
Game changers.
Well, but
He
like,
had-
so
it was
many
a
of them
good
came
cast.
back.
yeah.
And
Oh,
oh yeah. So
Tasha made to the finals another season and second
Cass
chance.
came back.
Cass came back and made it.
Wu came back.
Wu came back, and I'm happy Wu got whooped because he was an idiot and brought Tony to the finals. But
But I'm trying to think of, are there any other seasons of Survivor where he could have flip flopped as much as he did and still?
no. No.
maybe 1 or 2.
And
I think his
Season
I
30,
think his second
he played
season
one of
was
the
such a
worst season
disaster.
yeah.
I've ever seen out of
Jake.
any returning player. He's a 2 because of that. I
No,
would rank
I'd
him
give-
almost a 5
would-
his first season.
His first season, I would have given it a 5.
Well, then why would you go all the way down to 2?
because
I mean, it was very bad, but
yeah, but he
you
still
can't go
played.
from
I'd
5
only
to-
give him a 5 because of entertainment. That's it.
No, I'm
not
bringing
talking
him,
about
I'm
gameplay,
bringing him
just
down
'cause
to
he's
a
a
3. I think he's a 3.
I think he's a 2.
and I think
He's a 2.
I'm saying this
he's a
right now
2.
on this podcast. I think he has potential to be bumped up to a 4 because I think he's learned from his mistakes the second time. And if he hasn't,
If I'm all going off of gameplay, Zach, he's a solid 2.
if he doesn't learn and sucks again, and if it gets voted out quick again, Tony will be a 1 in my eyes.
He's a 2
And
right now.
His legacy as a
I
legend.
vote 2. Let's vote. I'm just tired of hearing you rambling.
Jake's sick of this. He took the headphones off.
I'm going with 3.
I'll go with 3.
What are you going with, Jake?
3.
3.
He's at 3.
Okay, read off the rankings of each team.
So
Start with Jake.
what the
Jake, put
most
the headphone down.
actually the most interesting thing is that the combined scores for the first round of the
Yeah.
draft. So Danny, Ethan, Wendell, and Tyson is 15.
Mhm.
But the fourth round of the draft, Parvati, Sandra, Sarah, and Natalie, we have given them 19 total points.
Oh.
So the fourth round was better. quote unquote. All right, so the totals.
Well, I have the worst team. I know that.
Totals now.
Let's start with Zach in last place.
Yeah.
He's got a 4, a 2, a 1, a 5, and a 1 for a total of 13.
Yeah, 2 1s.
Kevin in third place has a 2, a 4, a 3, a 5, and a 4 for 18. And then Nick and Jake are tied it looks like.
Ooh.
At
He has 2 5s.
yep, Parvati and Rob,
He has 2
Mhm.
3s.
Gosh, Rob should not be a 5.
Amber and Tony.
And he has 1 4.
So
Dang, Tony should have went down to 1, guys. Shut up.
so that's 20.
All right, now who's your captains? Jake, who's your captain?
Poverty.
Parvati's the
Whoa.
captain.
Ooh.
Star next to their name.
Nick, who's your captain?
Ethan.
Okay.
Kevin.
Oh man, it's tough. I think I'll go with
Go with Wendell.
is it Wendell or Kim.
I do Wendell, man. I do Wendell over Kim.
Yeah.
Go Nick.
Hell no.
Watch Nick win it. You're gonna be like, oh crap.
I think he has a chance to make it to the merge. So
Yeah.
I don't know about winner potential. I think all my guys, maybe not Sophie. She might get voted out earlier, but I think they'll all make the merge. I'll go with Wendell. That's my boy.
Okay.
I know who Zach's gonna pick.
See, I want Tyson, but I feel like he
Just
could be.
just look at it. Zach's got 2 1s, and that could hypothetically be,
Zach's got all 3 goats.
and he could technically win because of that.
So my thing is, I love Tyson, but everyone loves Tyson and knows who he is. So they could vote him out early, or he won't get voted out early because he's made good alliances.
I think Tyson has the potential to win as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has high potential to win.
I think
If Ethan can get past into the, if Ethan
I
can
think
get to the
I think
merge-
your decision is between Tyson and Natalie, and it's
Yeah. I'm gonna go Natalie as my team
Natalie.
captain. I think
I
Natalie
think
has
Natalie has a
really good
win
chance
too.
to make it to the merge. She was working out heavily, so she'll be in some decent shape. So then they can't pull the whole, oh, you're bad to the tribe, like you're weak. No, she'll hold her own in challenges.
I think-
Okay,
I
so
think
we have all
Kim
the-
has a higher chance to win than Wendell, but
I
So we
think she
have
has
all
the
our
highest
rules
chance to get
made. We
voted out,
have
too.
our teams ranked out, best to worst players. We have our captains picked, and now it's on to the season, I guess. And we have our awards done. So first
Yeah.
place, second place, third place, and fourth place.
And so our goal is
Anything else that you want to get through, or we're just ready for the season now?
it's gonna be a fun season.
So if you guys want to, let us know who your guys' 5 would be. If you have to choose, if you guys want to play along with us for the one person that watches this probably, if you guys want to play along with us, let us know what your 5 is, and we won't keep points or anything because it's already a lot for keeping all of us. But we can just see if one of your people wins or something. So
All right, sounds good, guys.
all right, we will see you guys.
Well, who do you guys think is gonna win the season?
Oh, who win? Ooh, Jake, who do you think's gonna win this season? If you had to choose one person.
Well, obviously you're gonna pick someone on your team probably because you picked your team.
Well, not necessarily.
No.
Sometimes you don't get a chance to pick them.
I think Wendell has a really good shot of winning if he plays the same way he played last time.
It's my captain. I think Ethan Zons. I really believe he has a good chance.
think
He's a
he's a-
good guy.
I think he's a pre-merge boot.
I think Jeremy's looking good. I wish I should have picked him
If I had
second
to
round.
say
I
it
don't know
came
why I
down
picked
to the
him, but
final 2, I'm gonna have to say Poverty and Wendell.
Oh,
I can't necessarily pick a strict winner.
Okay. Kev, and you said Jeremy.
I think it's there's a handful of players that,
Yeah.
that can be considered the favorites.
mm-hmm.
Jeremy.
Tyson. But yeah, again, Jeremy could
Kim.
be an easy boot because he played so well too. That's the thing. All these people could be favorites, but yeah, again, they all could be pre-jury boots also.
Basically,
Like the people I think have the best chance to win have the best chance to be voted out first too. Not first, but first before the jury. Because
I guess it all just depends on what the players see as a threat to them. Because
honestly,
maybe Denise doesn't find Jeremy a threat and they ally.
Yeah. Or maybe Boston Rob, Sandra, Poverty, and Tyson all team up again. Well, Poverty would team up for the first time, but somehow they all team up. You know, you don't know what could happen. I mean, but there's a ton of pregame stuff too. Like Adam Klein, I feel like is gonna make it far because he goes to every Survivor thing. He's always talking to every Survivor. You know, he's making wheeling and dealing with every Survivor player possible before he went on the show. Like you can't. But I don't think he's gonna win. Like I said, I tried doing a GOAT style to see if I can get some people make it super far and get up the points.
Yeah, I swung for the fences.
Yeah, I know you did, and I hope it backfires.
I swung for their fences too.
I'm gonna say
obviously.
Denise. I think she has the best chance to win. She's my winner pick.
Denise is your winner pick?
I wanted her to be on my team. That's my.
Woo, let's go.
But
my first pick.
I think Jeremy too. I really want. I want Jeremy
I messed
to
up
win.
my draft, man, because my first pick was either going to be Wendell or Jeremy,
Yeah.
and then Jeremy was still there at my second pick, and I'm just like, I'll take Kim.
Because you didn't
Yeah.
think anybody would take him?
I don't know.
I'm worried he's.
I
gonna
mean,
be
he
too
was the
much of a-
pick right before my pick, but
The thing is, I love Jeremy. I love his game. I love what he does.
he's my favorite Survivor.
Yeah, he's one of mine. He's my top 5. My top 5 is all like intertwined with.
Your face when I picked
Yeah.
Jeremy too. You just like
Dude,
Kevin leaned back and like looked at me. He's like, "That's what I was gonna pick." And I'm
I
like,
almost
"Yeah."
chose Jeremy. I wanted to choose Jeremy,
Well, Jeremy,
so bad.
Jeremy's not like a. I don't think he's a first rounder pick because there's other players you think could hypothetically do better, but he also could win it. So you're like, oh, I want to get him soon, but not too soon because you
Well,
got to get other players first. You know what I
Technically,
mean?
on my second round, I almost
You feel that,
chose
Kev,
him.
or
You chose Michelle over Jeremy.
what are you doing? Okay, well
He's
we'll
picking goats.
we'll catch you guys later. We'll hit you up on the next podcast, probably next one for Survivor. Will probably start when the season starts. We'll probably
Well, they have that pre-show.
pre-show. We could probably do a
So
pre-show.
maybe do a pre-show.
And then if we want, after every episode, for like an hour, us three, because I know Jake won't, unless Jake comes, but
head no.
Jake won't probably be here, but us three could talk about it afterwards and go from there.
No,
So-
sweet.
Catch you guys later.
Bye.